Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the IAmElemental 6.5-inch Courage. Now, you might remember a while back, I took a look at this incredibly cool line called IAmElemental. It was a Kickstarter that meant to make a new line of female hero action figures that could be looked up to as role models for girls and boys alike. It was a line of 4-inch scale figures, and they were incredibly well done. I was very, very happy with the final result. After getting those, and they were widely successful, the folks at IAmElemental decided to do a new 6.5-inch super articulated action figure. So that is what we're going to take a look at here today. As you can see, Courage comes in a nice window box that fully showcases the figure within. If you rotate that around to the backside, we get a little bit of a story on this figure, letting you know that Courage is the embodiment of all of the figures from that original 4-inch release. So pretty cool, and she's a really great looking figure, so let's get her outside of the box and take a closer look at her. So here's Courage outside of the packaging. Now, I've been a big fan of the design of these characters. Even in the 4-inch scale line, I thought they were very, very well done. And that whole look has transitioned beautifully into this new 6.5-inch scale action figure. I'm very impressed with the overall quality of these figures. She feels very durable, made of very nice plastics, and just has a really great paint deco. I mean, she's got a great application of paint on here that we don't even see a lot on a lot of retail releases these days. So, great look here with some nice reds and maroons seen in the body, and then the armor that she's wearing is a great mixture of different silver colors. So we got a light silver, darker silvers, and some really nice kind of metallic purples and reds, even mixed in on the armor seen on the shoulders and the helmet there. So just a really, really fun design. I think it's a really, really cool, very unique look. You can see that she does have this nice shoulder armor. It's a separate piece. It kind of sits over the main body there. And then this helmet that she's wearing is removable. So you can easily pop that off. It fits nice and snug on the head. But you can see, just give it a nice little tug. It comes off the head. Reveals this great little superhero black mask going across her eyes. I love the hot pink hair that's kind of coming down in the 3 braids. Very unique look. So just a really, really great looking figure overall. All of the paint is nice and crisp and clean, and the colors are bright and vibrant. And this figure features a lot of articulation, so let's go ahead and check that out. That head's on a nice ball joint, so it can look left and right and roll all the way around. The articulation is hindered just a little bit by the ponytails because it does run into the shoulder armor, but it's not so bad. You still get a pretty great range of motion with her, as you can see. Got great ball joints at the arms, so the arms can raise upwards really high. The shoulder armor even moves, so it doesn't hinder the motion, which is great. Forwards and backwards. You got great swivels there. You got really nice double joints at the elbow for a good range of motion. Great ball joints at the wrist. Look at this. Look at the way the hands can move around. So really, really great motion there, as well as swivels. You can rotate all the way around on the torso. You can also rotate at the waist there, so great ball joints there. The legs are nice ball hinge joints there, so they can spread outwards, forwards, and backwards, as well as swivel. You got nice double joints at the knees that are nicely hidden by these knee pads on the sculpts, which is very cool. And you got the same kind of ball joints at the ankles that we saw at the wrist, so you can swivel them. You can move them up and down, and you can even rock them side to side. So a really, really great range of motion. And all of the joints are very, very tight with the exception of the thighs. That's the only thing about this figure that I have a minor complaint about, is that the thighs are a little looser than I'd like, and it does kind of cause some balancing issues from time to time, but it's not too bad. And you can still pull off some stances with her, and you can get some really great poses because of that articulation. To add to the articulation, she does come with a few accessories. First of all, she does have a shield that's got the great kind of elemental table look to it that says Courage. You got a little handle on there, so she can use her hands to grab onto the handle to hold the shield, which is very cool. But in addition to that, we also have a little slot that's on the armor on her left thigh. So if you want to, you can holster the shield right there at her side, which is very cool. Her second accessory is this very cool looking sword that's got this kind of translucent orange flame burst coming out of the handle. It's part of the sculpt, so it's non-removable, but it holds perfectly in her right hand because her hand is kind of molded to the shape of the handle of that sword there. And it's really cool looking, especially with that little flame burst on there. And with the cool wrist articulation that she has, you can get some pretty sweet poses out of her. Alright, so how about a little comparison time? I thought it'd be fun to match her up with some of the other awesome heroic women that I have in my collection from various toy lines, just so you can see how she matches up scale-wise. Since she's 6.5 inches tall, she actually seems to mesh in the best with Mattel's DC Universe Classics line. You can see she's a little bit bigger than the Hasbro Marvel Legends and a little bit smaller than Mattel's Masters of the Universe. So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the brand new 6.5 inch Courage from IAmElemental. I think this is a really great line of figures. They've done some amazing things. They're making high quality toys that look really cool and just making some fun new role models for girls and boys alike. This one is great, especially for those of you out there who prefer the larger scale figures or prefer more articulation. It's very solid, very nice, and it'll make a really unique piece to add to your collection. So definitely be sure to check out IAmElemental to see about picking up a Courage for yourself. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any other toy review. Until next time, my friends.